Hello there, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves with all of the wonderful content that they have been providing us in Final Fantasy XIV. As of 6.2, they have introduced to us the brand new series of relics, known as the Mandervile relics. In this lovely little video today, we're going to be having a little look at the tanking ones, because why the hell not? It's what I do on this channel, and it's what we're going to be looking at right now. Right now, I have myself the Mandervile Zweihander, which is the Dark Knight relic weapon. Not a bad little, not a bad little look. A lot of people were expecting them to be joke weapons, but no, it is a beautiful obsidian black weapon with some red gems right here, and right up here as well, where you can poke them in the eyes and scream laughing at them. Quite frankly, I quite like the look of this and can't wait to see the evolution of them. But yeah, it doesn't take long to do them. Just make sure you do your Mandervile quest lines, and obviously after that it's basically 1,500 of the pink tomes, red tomes, whatever you're going to call them. I think at the tomes of astronomy or something. Let me just have a little look-a-roo. These ones here, yes, astronomy. Currently working on a few more at the moment as well. Anyway, moving on, we have ourselves the Gunbreaker relic, which is quite nice. I believe it is the Mandervile, what's it called again? The Mandervile Gunblade. Very, 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 very simple and very easy to keep remembrance of. Quite frankly, considering they're meant to be ancient designs, it's very modern and sleek looking. Very similar to the Hyperion, which you get at level 89. We just have a nice little bit of a closer look at this, because I do have the white Woodshred in the way. Okay, here we are. Boom, baby, here we are. Right, I already much prefer this compared to the Shadowbringers version, at least in the first stage. It's got everything you need. It's got the nice little handle here, where it makes like kind of logical sense for you to actually trigger the blast and all that. Got the cylinder here where the ammo goes in, and the blade itself is a nice sort of black, almost Magitech looking design. There's a few little bits of white stuff here and there as well, which are just the markings. I like it. I think it's cool. I look forward to seeing what it looks like later down the line. Hopefully they won't sort of go with the sort of designs they did in Shadowbringers, at least with some of them, the final versions especially. Relics are always a fun time. Almost done with my Stormblood ones. Oh yes, almost done. Next up we have the Warrior, which, quite frankly, I looked at this and thought at first, wait, did they add a new PvP weapon in for the Warrior? No, this is the new Mandervile relic, which I believe is just called the Mandervile Axe. I don't know off the top of my head, but I quite like the design look of it. It's very rugged, it's very barbaric, and I like it. I thought at first it was actually a scar. It is not, but this does look like there's a bit of scar in there as well, which is quite lovely. The axe itself is just a single blade on their head. It's very, very choppy, like the little bit of that's wrapped around here as well. And yeah, you can see it's just a very nice aesthetically looking axe. And quite frankly, it pairs very well the level 89 gear, better than the actual original axe does, the 89 one. It's good, isn't it? It's quite lovely. Hopefully you enjoy yourself with this axe as well, because I like it. Reminds me, like I said, of a sort of barbaric, prehistoric almost type era. In fact, the actual shaft of the weapon itself kind of looks like a bit of a bone. That's definitely a bone at the or a horn at the end there, and this does look a little bit like a bone. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright, moving on to the final one, because there's all the tank ones together. We got ourselves the Paladin. Some might say leaving the best for last, but I don't know, that's up for debate. Anyway, here we go. Looking at ourselves, this Paladin sword and shield reminds me very much of the very first sword and shield you get relic-wise, the Katana and the Aegis, whatever it is, I forget what it's called. Shield. At the very least, the shield doesn't, but the sword does look a bit like the Katana, a bit more refined and aesthetically more pleasing. Got itself a little blue gem in the shaft, well, the hilt of the weapon, sorry, and a little blue spiky thing at the bottom there, like some sapphire. The blade is obviously very reminiscent of the Katana, very similar design. It is very nice looking, very, very, very raw arms. Once again, looking very well in terms of actually matching up with the with level 89 gear. I'm just double checking to make sure it is the Mandervillian stuff, because this would go very well with the level 89 gear. I have to double check at times because they just look so similar. I like the way that the shield is very embellished. I like the double griffins there. A little bit weird. You don't often see griffins in blue sapphire. Maybe ruby would have been better. Ruby red or like a bit of blood red. They've got little swords which they're crossing between each other. As you've got little other bits of embellishment as well. But because of the nature of the actual 89 gear for Paladin, it fits aesthetically, so there you go. But yeah, that's all of the current first stage gears that you can get for all the tanks. It's shown the Zweihander, the Gunblade, the Axe, and now the Sword and Shield. I look forward to seeing what the next step is in 6.3, which isn't coming until like early January. Hopefully it's a little bit more exciting than just gathering tomes and stuff. I don't mind the first stage being gathering tomes, but yeah, I also have a lot of other relics to get done as well. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Look forward to more anime relics and other relics as well. And a lot of other things come to the channel too, like a little bit of tanking guides to dungeons and stuff like that too. I really enjoy doing them, and it seems people still like to go and watch them. So I'm gonna start getting me more proactive and stuff like that too. Anyway, as said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on twitch.tv/Wobsy. Have a good one. Bye bye for now.